Good afternoon, everybody. This is Graham and Shani from Jump On and Stay, and today we're going to show you the 6-step process for the property managers to populate their portals. Now, to get to this particular page, the property manager would have needed to pre-register, and they would have been given a unique password to which they would then change, which would then take them to this first page. You'll see across the top there's 6 sub-menus, 3 with orange asterisks. These asterisks represent that the fields in here are compulsory and they must be completed before you can go to the next step. The other fields here are simply optional extras that you may need in order to assist you to complete your property or to add any extra description. So we're just going to follow Shani here, and she's going to add in a test property so that you can see how the populating of the portal goes. In this case here, it's test hotel. The type of the property, you just click on the drop down menu there where she'll select either it's a cabin, holiday park or hotel. The next line down is its rating type, and you can be a self-rated property or a star-rated property. In this case here, Shani's going to select that this property is a 4-star property. The membership type, again, you just click on the drop-down menu there, and depending on whether you're an A-RAMBA member or part of an industry group or a VIP, this is where you would add your membership type. In this case here, the membership type is a VIP. Now the property address, this is an important field here. Shani's going to type in the address here as 23 Main Street, Varsity Lakes, and you'll see there as she's typing that along there, the Google API will then hover below where that property address has been typed in, and it's important that you actually click on that because then that completes the fields on the other tasks there. And that's really important because when a property is being searched by the guest, it'll show the exact location of where that property is, you see. The rest of the areas here, like the contacts, is very self-explanatory. You put in your phone numbers, any contact other details like your name and contact email. And then you'll also see further on down as Shani's typing all that, in the email notifications there, you'll see that there's 3 boxes that are ticked. And this is just simply so that when any new emails for bookings, when your property is approved or is declined or it needs to make some changes, you'll be notified of those requests. So that's really the first tab that's completed. The second tab is the property overview tab, and this is where you make a full-blown description of your property, and you've got quite a few options here as you can enter all this in. You can manually type it all in, where you can talk about where your property is and the features and the benefits of that property. Alternatively, you can take copy and paste text from a Word document that Shani's going to do here right now, and then you can drag that into that text box, or you can actually then do it from your website, for example. And so that's you've got either option. So when Shani drags that in, you can then embellish that text by clicking on the formatting tool, and then you can add in some nice branding colors and things like that. So this is where you want to need to be as descriptive as you possibly want to be. So this is what the guest is going to see on the front page of your property when they're doing a search. Okay, so that's completed. We now go to the next step, which is the features. And this is just simply a tick box episode whereby you enter or tick whatever is applicable to your property, whether you have business facilities, a 24-hour reception, cafe on wheels, child minding facilities. Naturally, you're not going to have every single item that's on there. You only enter in, of course, what's applicable to you. Shani's just going to tick on the on-site bar here, and right next door to that is the description field. This is where you can add any optional text. It's not compulsory. In this case here, the bar is only open from 2 p.m. until, say, 8 p.m., for example. And you can see there how you can enter that in. Okay, so that's that completed there as well. That's good. Once you've completed that, you're now starting to enter into the optional extras features. Now, an optional extra feature that we're going to enter into now is, let's say, which is not in the features window, you might have a gaming lounge or something like that that's not normally available. So you would just simply type in that gaming lounge there, and you might want to enter in some additional text. In this case, she's going to type in for all ages 15 plus, something like that. So this is where you would add in any of those additional features. So once she completes that one, you go to notes. This is really only for any additional information that you may need to put in there. And it could be an example of what if you've got a public transport or something like that to get access to your property. You might say take bus number 73 and get off at stop number 16 or something like that. But it just provides very good information for that guest in getting to your properties. The last tab here, this is for the property managers. This is where they can assign additional people to be the user on their portal. I won't go into that detail there, it's quite descriptive. But there is the 6-step process in the very first step in completing the property portal. Thank you.